Good morning. Welcome to Get Fit Friday. I'm Beth Jeffers, joined here with Whitney Brown.
Good morning.
We're at the Fitness Factor today, and last week we talked a little bit about exercising in the heat and gave you some tips on ways to exercise in the heat safely. And one of the tips that we gave, just a little recap, would be to choose your time of day wisely. You want to avoid around between 10 and 2 on your exercise routine.
Maybe pick up an early morning run if you're an afternoon exerciser. Change the time of day. Change your path. Find somewhere that's more shaded. That can make a huge difference.
Right, and you also can change your intensity level for sure. If you're a real super hard, fast exerciser, you might want to notch it down just a little bit in the heat.
We also talked briefly about what to wear, and that's what we're going to spend our time today talking about, is what you should be wearing if you do choose to exercise in the heat. The first thing we might want to avoid is the cotton fabric. So t-shirt, something like this, or maybe like a tank top Beth has here. It's just that cotton. It does not breathe very well. It doesn't absorb anything. It just kind of has that sweat sits on you, and it's very uncomfortable.
Right.
And you're not cooling yourself very well.
Definitely. You want to choose a fabric that breathes. It's usually a lighter fabric. They call it a dry fit fabric, and which is kind of a brand, but you can get these and it feels a lot more comfortable and more breathable.
Sure, and there's a lot of ways that they're vented too, and you can see that there's a little bit of a mesh in that, and there a lot of the shirts and shorts now have that option because that's really going to help you cool off a little bit better.
And another thing to think about, it's a good idea to wear a hat just to shade your face, or for sure for some sunscreen. But if you choose a hat, again, a similar situation. You don't want a thick hat that you might wear in the winter when you're running, because man, it's really going to hold the heat in.
That's right. And she mentioned sunscreen. Sunscreen is such an important thing to add. It's so easy to forget, something that you just think, oh, I'm not going to do it, it's no big deal. But it is a big deal. So you want to make sure that anything that's exposed is getting some kind of level of sunscreen. And think about everything. If you've got a sleeveless shirt on, there's going to be parts of your back that are exposed that can easily be sunburned, your neck, your legs, etc. So make sure you're paying attention to where your sunscreen needs to be.
Definitely. You can also think about, we've only talked about the shirts and the hat, but there's also your shorts as well as your socks. And really take a moment to check all that out, because that's going to make a difference in the comfort of your workout for sure.
Sure, and if you're doing an extra long workout, so if you're training for a really big event, you might want to, during one of your breaks when you're taking time to get water or something, you might want to throw an extra shirt in your bag so that you can change, and that makes a huge difference. Having a dry shirt on when you're going into the second half of your workout is very, very helpful.
We hope that these tips help. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next week on Get Fit Friday.
For more Get Fit Fridays, go to WCBI.com.